Video is a fantastic medium for training, and we've got 6 great reasons why you should add video to your training program. Number 1, images engage learners more than words. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, imagine how much more you can communicate through training videos. And there's strong evidence behind the use of images, pictures, and diagrams to convey information. Research has shown that we remember visual images much more easily than words. Whether it's the inside of a cave or doodling on a notepad, pictures are a way for us to take a thought or an idea and represent it tangibly to another person. Training video is an extension of this basic need. Number 2, storytelling makes learning relatable. Imagine that you're being presented with yet another PowerPoint presentation with endless slides of bullet-pointed lists. Only one part of your brain is being used here. Scientists call this Broca's area, or Wernicke's area, the language processing center of the brain, where we decode words into meaning. That's it. Nothing else happens. However, things change dramatically when we're being told a story. Not only are the language processing parts of the brain being used, but every other area in the brain fires up to interpret the story. In training videos, the motion of the video itself causes our motor cortex to become active, in addition to the language processing area. And it doesn't just end there. Stories are told in terms of cause and effect, which is how we think and operate as human beings. We think in narratives all day long. This is another reason why training video is a fantastic learning tool, as it taps into the very way we understand the world. Number 3, a training video can be there when you cannot. Here's a scenario. You may have experienced when you participate in a live training event and it was fantastic, engaging, and informative. But there's one concept you can't quite get your head around, or simply can't remember what was said. You need to ask the trainer to clarify it, but hang on, they left last week. With in-person trainings, learners can't ask for a topic or concept to be explained again. And here's where training video comes to the rescue. If you don't quite get the lesson the first time around, go back and review, rewind, review it again as many times as you like. Plus, with the high rate of adoption of mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets, training videos are far more accessible than ever before, making learning available anytime, anywhere. Number 4, consistency is key. Say you're the head of a company or department and you're bringing on a new process and it's really important. You have your 5 department heads who are tasked with training their respective teams on how to use this new system, and they've got to train their teams in exactly the same way. With in-person training, achieving this level of consistency is unlikely. Each trainer will have their own particular style or emphasis, which makes it impossible to make sure that the workers on the ground are hearing one consistent message. With a training video, this is avoided entirely. Number 5, training videos are just more fun. Learning should be fun. Actually, correction, it must be fun. An underestimated advantage of training video is the entertainment aspect. We choose to film many of our video trainings in a dramatic format because using characters audiences can relate to and identify with helps them understand why the message is relevant to them. Additionally, by placing the learning in a situation we're familiar with, we can more easily understand the significance of the learning and how it applies to us. Training videos can also use humor to help convey messages. If setting a training video about teamwork on a deserted island featuring a group of airplane crash survivors helps the audience to get excited about learning and engages them, then so much the better. The important thing to remember is that the content comes first and the messages are tangible, relevant, and insightful. Number 6, training video is not as expensive as you may think. Many people have the misconception that training videos are expensive and time-consuming to produce, but this needn't be the case. In these times of frugal spending, training video can be a cost-effective method of communicating with colleagues and clients all over the world, saving money on travel and hotels. However, training video must be done properly and professionally. Training video is so widely accessible and easy to create, we can start recording on our phones within seconds. Everyone starts to think they're the next Steven Spielberg. If executed poorly, technical distractions can have a hugely detrimental effect on the message you're trying to communicate. A viewer who is distracted by camera shake, out of focus images, or muffled sound is not going to buy into the message of the training video or come away with a good impression of the company who's showing the training video. The power of training video is utilizing narrative, images, and sound, which taps into the many different ways in which people learn and interpret information. Coupled with this, the fact that audiences are now able to access a consistent message anytime, anywhere through video makes it a very powerful tool. People learn in different ways, and of course, one size doesn't fit all. Training videos shouldn't replace your conventional training, but rather be used to support your current efforts. Are you ready to get started? Message us on Facebook or LinkedIn, visit our website and use the Book It Now button, and we'll be happy to quote your project, and we'll likely even have some great ideas to take that training video to the next level.